I'm in it for keepsake. In the field with the cleat lace. Beat freak with the bare face and a slick tongue, that's what she say. She look good, she a big tease when she bite lip with the wink face. Hella bad when she throwing it back. She bring that my way for the team play. For Pete's sake, I'm above average, I padded my stats. I gotta matter what he say. I'm the 2010 young LeBron James off the bat boy, type of bad boy. Hold it.
Well, hello, butterflies. Okay, and welcome back to another episode of Memoirs of a Butterfly. And today, we're going to be talking about Olivia. Now, not too long ago, Miss Olivia decided to do a live talking about her and Brandon and how she was going to be cut. She was just doing too much and really controlling, obviously, from what she was saying. And then today, we get a video with him in the video. Now, I watched the fact that she's still very much in love with Gerard. It doesn't happen overnight where someone just stops loving them. It's just she has to tell herself that in order to be able to cope, be able to deal. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he has another girlfriend isn't making her transition process any better. So she gets on and she talks about this woman and she says whatever she says about this woman and the fact that, oh, you know, I'm glad he's happy, you know, I'm glad he's, but, you know, I like what I like, this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. Now, with her doing all of this and saying all of this, she then comes on to Brandon's in the background. Like I told you guys, like, you have to stop investing so much in these people's lives, especially when they don't even know what they want out of life. It's literally like a reality show. You know what I'm saying? You watch it as it goes and try not to get invested because of the simple fact that people are going to be who they are. You get me? And the fact that Gerard is happy right now is probably killing her like it would any other woman. Just being honest. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and hold you. Just like any other woman, when you're with someone for a long period of time, albeit she treated him like crap, and she cheated as well, it's just kind of funny to me how men could just move on into a whole nother relationship before truly ending or bringing closure to the one before it. Women do the same thing, and we have to stop doing that. That's not okay. You have to heal from one situation before you could ever go into another one and it be prosperous. And the fact that neither one of them know each other separately, neither relationship is going to work because of the simple fact that he's still caught up in Liv, let's be honest. You can say what you want to say, but, you know, I see past all the facade and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because she wouldn't even be a thought, a mention, a reaction to had he not still felt some way for her, which is natural. Like, we're human. We're going to have feelings. We're going to have lingering things from the past, especially unresolved ones. So the fact that she's still sitting up here talking about him is not at all surprising. Look at yourself. I'm sure you have somebody in your life that you just can't get over. And even if you're in another relationship with someone else, that does not stop the way you feel for this other person. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's there. They were married. They were together. It wasn't that long ago that they got married. So you got to think of the fact that this is all still new, even though that we're watching it unfold and we feel like she should move on. And some of you probably have, but there is a lot of you who haven't, who still pine over something they can't have. Like, let's be honest here, people. There are still plenty of women, plenty of men pining over things. And what do when we want to feel better? Like my grandma said, the only way to get over a old one is to get under a new one. And I honestly don't believe that. Because it's like, how can you heal truly from a situation that you were in for years? How? If you jump right in the bed with someone else. That's acceptable. That's impossible. You have to take time to heal. Get to know what your lessons was from that point in your life. See what you want out of life, and don't go looking for, because what is yours will find you. You don't have to look what belongs to you. What is supposed to be in your life will always find you. That's why it's funny to me how people say chase it and chase. Now, yeah, chase your dreams, chase the money, chase ambition. Definitely, I'm not saying don't chase those things, but when it comes down to a relationship, you have to let things be what they are going to be, and that is just that on that. Like, at the end of the day, you have to realize that at some point in your life, you have to sit back and say, you know what can I do better? What can I fix about me? How can I better myself for the next person? What did I do in my last relationship that probably contributed to what happened to the actual relationships? People are too busy blaming the other party rather than blaming some of that on themselves. You know what? In that I could have been more understanding. In that I could have been more calm. In that I didn't have to yell when I was trying to get my point across. You need to reevaluate. So in the next relationship, you know what not to do. You get what I'm saying? And please, whatsoever you do, stop blaming your next partner for what your past partner did, or making them pay for what your past partner did, because you have no real life way to make the ex pay. That's not okay. That's not okay to let things go if you can't have closure, because a lot of times you won't. You won't have closure. You won't know why he broke up with you. You won't know why she just up and left after saying she loved you. You won't have that type of closure. So you have to get comfortable with the fact of, you know what? This happened, that happened, they said this happened, this is how they felt. So I have to be okay with why we not together no more. And I have to move on and better the things that this person felt that was an issue. Reevaluate. If it's something you're fine with, then don't change. But if it's something you feel like you probably should have done or changed from, then make that change. It's okay to reevaluate yourself. People act like criticizing themselves is an issue. I'm not saying criticizing in the way of you're ugly, you're fat. I'm saying constructive criticism. You know what? Your mouth is reckless. You really need to get that together. Period. You are loud, boisterous, opinionated. You need to get that together. Be mindful of these things, because other people have feelings, and not everybody takes what you say with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Some people take that mess to heart, even if they don't show it. You have to watch what you say, because of the simple fact that at the end of the day, when people feel some type of way, you are the difference in someone's day. It could be you telling them, you stink, as opposed to, you know what I did to help me with my odor because I had it sometime. Even if it's not true, find a way to say something without being harmful to someone, because they could take what you say and run off with it and hurt themselves and do things to themselves that you don't want them done to them. They may act like they don't care, but behind closed doors, that mess is killing them. And the only way they know how to react is to lash out and to say things and to hurt you as much as you probably hurt them. You guys have to stop the tit for the tat, because it's uncalled for. Me growing up, I was that way. Real loud, boisterous, coming at people sideways, just because I felt like if I did it to you first, you didn't have the chance to do it to me. But now, me being an adult, I'm like, that's the most childish way to think, because I have to show you how to treat me. And if I'm not showing you how to treat me, you're going to wing it. And most likely that's going to come with disrespect. That's why now in my older age, who I am now, I teach you how to treat me from jump. You're going to respect me. You're going to understand that I'm not going to do what you want me to do. Because if I was supposed to be controlled, I would have came with a remote. So you're going to accept me for exactly who I am. Now, as we go along, I love you and I respect your opinion. If you bring to me something that I'm doing wrong or making you feel some type of way, I'm going to acknowledge that and do my best to change, or at least make it so I am not offending you with the things that I say, how I say. You have to make a conscious decision that people you love mean enough to you to make those proper changes. And the reason why I say that is because all she did was sit up and bash this man on camera. No man, and I'm going to repeat this for the ones in the back who don't know. No man is going to give you positive results from you telling him he's not shit. Just saying. If someone's constantly telling you, you ain't shit, you terrible, you this, you that, and you start to believe that, where does the motivation come from? You guys have to motivate each other. You have to remind each other why y'all so dope. To get each other up and get them motivated to do what they're supposed to be doing. It's a partnership. I don't understand why females sit around, oh, he a whole man. I don't need to constantly tell him that, this, that, and third, blah, 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 blah. Stop doing that. Because the same way you want reassurance, these men need reassurance. The same way you want somebody to tell you you're pretty, he wants to hear he's handsome. The same way you like people treating you and doing little things for you, he likes it. Now, every man don't deserve this. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the one that does, do not make him pay for what every other F-boy did. Just because you don't understand it, because you never had a real man open your door. Or second guess kissing you that night because he didn't want you to take it that way. Be a man. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all have to stop, because just because he's a man don't mean he don't have feelings. And y'all can't sit up here and tell me that that woman did not bash him and make him feel like crap on the regular. 1 minute you praising him, and the next minute for an hour you talking about how he got a little... Like, make it make sense. And not one time did he get up here and say, oh, you ain't show that fat bitch. Oh, he never did that. So, and even now with him not being go watch her, go support, like, come on. I find it funny. It's hilarious to me. You gotta give what you want. At the end of the day, you just can't expect what you're not giving. And you damn sure can't expect for a man to bring everything to a table you putting sex on. That's it. Only thing you got is your genital area. That's it. Nothing going for you, no plans, no job, no aspirations, but you ain't even got a good talk game. But you want him to come with everything in the world. His own house, car, money. Why would he want to be with you? I'm just saying. Let's make common sense more common. Okay, in 2021. So this has been another episode of Memoirs of a Butterfly. Okay? Please like, comment, and subscribe. We could talk down in the comments, mama. Okay? Or you can reach me at any of my social medias, which I will put in the description box. Anything you want to ask me, I am here. Trust. Okay? If you don't want to, I'll understand. But if you do, then I'm talking to you. Later for now, butterflies. Bye.
I'm in it for keepsake, in the field with the cleat lace. Beat freak with the bare face and a slick tongue, that's what she say. She look good, she a big tease when she bite lip with the wink face. Hella bad when she throwing it back, she bring that my way for the team play. For Pete's sake, I'm above average, I'm padding my stats. I gotta matter what he say. I'm the 2010 young LeBron James off the backboard, type of bad boy. Hold it down for the task force.